Rembrandt Santos. Ano po, ang lahat po na ang karamihan po na nandito ay mga mahal sa buhay ni Rembrandt. So, while we are waiting po for the others po, ano lang po ito, short lang po na program po, just to commemorate our good friend and our nephew, our son, our brother, our tito, Rembrandt Santos. My name po is Joseph Hipolito. Mas kilala po ako bilang si Jojo. Kaibigan po ako ni Rembrandt po since 1999. Una ko pong nakilala si Rembrandt because we became co-teachers at St. Scholastica's College. We belong to the same department sa Theology department po sa St. Scholastica's College. And since then po, naging kaibigan ko na po talaga si Rembrandt. We've been friends po for the last 22 years. Kaya gano'n. Kasi kung meron pong isang talent talaga si Rembrandt talaga, he really has the talent to become a very good friend to almost everyone. Ako po ang isang living testimony talaga na ang isang Rembrandt Santos po talaga ay kaibigan ng lahat. Siguro sa inyo po ng for the last days, since he passed on last Sunday, siguro na-witness po natin kung gaano kamahal ng tao si Rembrandt, di ba? Ngayon yata talagang, sabi ko gano'n gabi, hindi ko sukat akalain na ang kaibigan ko pala talaga ay nasa legendary level na pagdating sa pagiging kaibigan. Dami ko talaga. Akala ko nung una kilala ko na si Rembrandt, hindi pa pala. Kasi mas nakilala ko ngayon ang aking kaibigan sa pamamagitan ng mga salita ng mga taong na nagmamahal sa kanya. Kasi normally, siguro alam natin, whenever someone dies, at may isang namamatay, sa Facebook mamabasa mo condolences, may you rest in peace, sana maging masaya ka, pahinga ka na, and so on and so forth. Lahat ng mga generic na greetings kapag may namamatay. Pero ako napansin ko nung nawala si Rembrandt, nung Sunday, umagang-umaga, makita mo talaga, bumabaha ang Facebook ng mga salita na talagang hindi generic, mga salita na talagang naka-dedicate talaga kay Rembrandt. Ikinukwento nila kung ano naging impact ni Rembrandt sa kanila. Ikinukwento nila yung mga times na pinagsamahan nila, diba? Tapos, yung hindi, alam mo talaga na every word that is being said to Rembrandt are heartfelt words. Kaya, let me just share with you po, ever since kasi siguro kung makikita nyo, kahit naman ang setup ni Rembrandt kayo kakaiba. Siguro, first time yung makakita talaga ng funeral na ang daming picture sa harapan. Kasi po, ito po kasi talaga yung wish talaga ni Rembrandt ever since. Si Rembrandt po kasi yung tipo kasi na hindi siya natatakot magbilin. Kahit yung mga panahon, ang lakas-lakas pa niya. I remember, siguro second year pa lang namin magkaibigan. Nagkukwento niya sa akin paano niya gustong mamatay. Paano niya gustong ang burol niya. Natatandaan ko dati, every time, ang occasions na yan nangyayari kapag a-attend kami sa mga funeral. Tapos makikita niya yung mga ayaw niya, makikita niya yung mga ayaw niya. Talagang binilin sa akin dati, natatandaan ko sa bilin niya was, utang na loob, pag ako na, walang gagamit ng tarpaulin. Sabi, it cheapens the show. Yan ang sinasabi niya lagi. Kaya makita niyo, wala pong tarpaulin ngayon as you wish. Nagulat ako kasi kagabi when I was talking to Cecil Morante. Si Cecil Morante was the last girlfriend of Rembrandt, na kaibigan niya na ngayon. Kasi when Rembrandt was 27 years old, before his 27th birthday, nagsulat yan ng nobela tungkol sa buhay niya. 27 chapters na nagkukwento kung paano naging buhay niya for the last 27 years. That was in 1998. At inattempt niya na ipapublish. Unfortunately, hindi siya napapublish. Pero pinabasa na ko kanina, nabasa ko po yun. And last night, when I was talking to Cecil, pinakita niya sa akin yung isang chapter ng On the Wings of the Dreamer ni Rembrandt. And allow me to read them all to you para malaman po natin what were the thoughts of Rembrandt way back in 1998 when he was only 27 years old. So, ito po yun. I wonder how my life will look like in a magazine. A year ago, I made a magazine solely for my girlfriend at that time. I tried to condense her life into a series of collages and articles. It was meant to pay tribute to the way she lived. It was a concrete testimony of her life. I am now playing with the idea of making my own magazine as a souvenir for the people who would attend my funeral. So, sabi niya gano'n, gagawa rin siya ng magazine para doon sa mga katulad natin ngayon na ma-attend ng kanyang funeral. Just imagine, people will be focusing on how you have lived rather than the death that seems to engulf them. Instead of remembering my face from the coffin, I would like them to recall how cheerful I was. Instead of my closed lips, I want them to remember my smile with 2 dimples to boast. Instead of mass cards, I want them to look at my voluminous albums of a life captured in Kodak moments. Sure, I want to know the people who will cry and who won't. Just like anybody who has the potential to die, I would like to feel missed and treasured. And we can see those feelings in tears, right? So okay lang po iyakan siya. Mas gusto niya tingnan. So, ano ka sa dalawa? Ikaw ba yung umiiyak o ikaw yung hindi? Gusto niyang malaman ngayon. But now, more importantly, I want to convey a message of life even when I am already dead. By the way, I also want my personal soundtrack played throughout the week. You remember the chapter of the self-talk songs I played to make my life more passionate and live? When I was 15 years old, I wanted to die because of a certain saint, Saint Dominic Savio, who died at that age. But I got to live when I was still 24. At that age, I still wanted to die because Saint Teresa, the Child Jesus, died on that age. For the meantime, I get to live a life full of surprises and challenges. I get to laugh a lot and share some tears as well. I get to be triumphant and sometimes be defeated. Most of all, I get to use this gift that God had given me into something worth remembering. And probably in my own simple ways, I get to be another JFK Jr., minus the tremendously good looks, of course, which Newsweek described as who had everything but length of years. One who had lived a life filled with highlights as well as losses. A life of love and passion. A life which will inspire. A life worth honoring in a magazine. I am not aspiring to be a cover boy in Newsweek though, at least for the time being. And then in another chapter, ang sabi niya ito, I actually have personal theme songs. I call them my self-help songs. It helps me refocus on my goals as an individual hoping to make a positive contribution to society. My first theme song was a religious one with the lyrics by John Go, S.J., and the music by Manoling Francisco, S.J., entitled The Pilgrim's Theme. It was sung by Bukas Palad Ministry. So probably this is the reason why he refers to himself as the Pilgremo. Because, nasabi niya ganon, it appealed to me because I consider myself as a pilgrim, journeying through life with a mission to follow God. I also consider Skyline Pigeon Fly by Elton John because it was the song I sang when I was inside the seminary. Ito po yung tandang-tanda ko na kwento niya na nung nandun siya sa seminaryo, nag-iisip na talaga siya kung magtatagal pa ba raw siya o hindi. Habang siya ay naglalaban ng kanyang underwear doon sa CR, biglang kumanta yung Skyline Pigeon. Kasi yung words kasi nun fly away, Skyline Pigeon Fly. And he took it as a sign na kailangan niya nang lumabas. And indeed, nung gabing yon, walang paalam, lumabas na ganda. After 2 months in the seminar, yung po lagi namin tawanan ever since na dalawa. Kapag naalala ko at tumutugtog ang Skyline Pigeon. The song Can't Cry Hard Enough by the Williams Brothers was my theme song when I left the seminary and found myself in the secular world again. The old song and now revived Father and Son. Ano niyo po yung Father and Son? It's that time to make a change. Yeah, yun po yun. Because I offered it as my farewell song to my dearest high school students in Don Bosco, Makati when I was about to leave for college, teaching at De La Salle University. Go the distance from the Hercules movie Because it was the song that accompanied me to my European experience. Sinasabi ko nga kay Mami kagabi, Mami, kaya pala nag-travel yung anak niyo kasi gusto niya makita buong mundo dahil hindi naman pala ganun kahaba ang kanyang buhay. So now we understand kung bakit ganun na lang ang pagiging lakwachero na naman. He was really maximizing his time. Some of the songs that I consider self-help are I Believe I Can Fly from the Space Jam movie of Michael Jordan, The Will of the Wind sung by Jim Fotoglu, Place in the World sung by Michael W. Smith, The Journey from Lea Salome's first international album, Nais Ko and Corner of the Sky as sung by Basil Valdez. I actually retape all of these songs. Tape pa ang ginagamit niya during this time, so hindi pa po usang Spotify. So, ayan, tape pa po yan. I retape all of these songs and listen to it from time to time. They are compiled in one tape. I listen and sometimes sing with it every time I feel down. I call it my personal soundtrack. Although in moments when I am triumphant, I also love to sing with it. It validates my victories. New songs I consider helpful in motivating me to have a better way of life are added to my tape of personal theme songs. So tonight rather, since one of the wishes of Rembrandt is for one of his songs to be sung, so let me offer to you this song in behalf of my friend. His very first theme song, yung kanyang, yung nagbigay sa kanya ng theme song na Feel Great. Rem, this is for you. Tired of weaving dreams, dreams for me to wear. Tired of watching clouds repeat their dance on air. Tired of getting tired to doing what's required. Is life a mere routine in the greater scheme of things? Through it waking mortals, someone else decide. Through it chasing stars that soon forget to shine. Through it going through one more day, what's new? Does my life still mean a thing in the greater scheme of things? I think I'll follow the voice that calls within. Dance to the silent song it sings. I hope to find my place, so my life will fall in place. I know in time I'll find my place in the greater scheme of things. Each must go his way, but how can I decide which path I should take? Who would be my guide? I need some kind of star to lead me somewhere far, to find a higher dream in the greater scheme of things. The road before me bends, I don't know where I'll find. Will I meet a friend or ghosts I left behind? Must I even be surprised that you're with me in the skies? For my little hand I have seen in the greater scheme of things. I think I'll follow the voice that calls within. Dance to the silent song it sings. I hope to find my place, so my life can fall in place. I know in time I'll find my place. hope to find my place, so my life will fall in place. Why don't we follow thanks to the silent song it sings? One day we'll find our place, for all things fall in place. In the greater scheme of things. So Rembrandt, thank you very much for everything that you have given to me as your friend. I know that our friendship was not really that perfect, but it's something that I will live through the rest of my life. That's why, sabi ko ganun, it will be difficult for me probably to live a life without Rembrandt. But I will try my best. Pag ganun na araw, mabubuo ko na yung ganda mo umiyak. So at this point po, siguro it will be best for us to, since we've heard the last words of Rembrandt through his book, siguro po mas maganda na, sabi nga niya gano'n, gusto kong marinig yung mga tao na nagmamahal sa kanya. So let's take this opportunity to be here in front of the microphone. Kausapin po natin si Rembrandt. Magkwento tayo kung ano yung mga natatandaan natin kay Rembrandt. Right now po, we are being beamed at Facebook Live, kaya narinig po tayo ngayon ng ibang mga kaibigan. Sabi nga po gano'n, let's make the world know kung gaano po kagaling yung ating kaibigan, yung ating kapatid, yung ating tito, yung ating pinsan. So, may I ask for volunteers? Ay nga po mas umiiyak, mas maganda, mas magugustuhan niya. Kaya po, huwag na po kayo umiyak sa kasakali, mapaiyak kayo dito. Ako nga po din ako nag-iyak kasi sabi, at least check na ako sa kanya. Ay, si Jojo umiyak. Anyone? Please take the floor. Hindi po lang tayo hahawak po sa microphone para hindi po tayo magkahawaan if ever meron. Okay? Anyone po?